Alright, I have to do a little different kind of hunting today. The weather's about getting right. The morel mushrooms have to be out there in those woods. So I'm going to go out there, try to find some. Because it's about time. I need some morels. So let's go out there and see what we can find. Got my walking stick. Made this thing about 10-15 years ago. It's made out of hickory. Pretty good stick. Had it a long time. Oh well. Alright, let's go find some mushrooms. Alright. Not quite there yet. Gotta go all the way up to the top of that hill. That hill. Not that hill. Well, either one will lead you there. But that one's a little easier to climb. Gotta go over a couple of fences. A bunch of little creeks. It's actually a spring. It starts up around that bend up there to the right. There's a spring there. And go over about 5 or 6 of these hills here. There's another deep ravine, and the bottom of it is a spring at the bottom of it. It's pretty cool. Nothing like being out here in the woods. I've looked a lot of places out here. There's only one patch where I could really find some. Every once in a while you'll find some stragglers. They seem to like certain type of things. The internet said they like elm deadfall the most. I believe that's what's mostly up on top of that hill. There's a pasture up there where the horses go when it floods down here, because it floods down here all the time. And it's right at the edge of the woods. It's just a small little patch. I usually don't find a whole bunch of them. I've searched this whole thing here. There's about 64 acres, 63 acres, something like that. I can't remember how much. It's back here. But most of it's not good enough to grow mushrooms. So there's, like I said, there's only 1 or 2 places that I found them. So I'm headed to one of the places now. I'm gonna try to get up there and get up this hill. I gotta go across a couple of fences and stuff, but it's all owned by my father-in-law, so I'll be alright. I don't think the law will come out here and get me anyway. Alright. I'll hook back up once we get up to the top of that hill, if I can make it with my old self. Alright, here we are. Not over there, really. Over there. Well, it took me a few minutes to climb on that big hill, climb up it. I was out of breath, out of shape, old. But it's mushrooms, baby. That's what it's all about. Hopefully we find some. If I don't, I'll have to come up here every day for the next week, because when it gets warmer like this, that's when they start to pop out. Come up here before, and there'd be giant ones. Then there'd be ones that are dried out, which means we missed them by a few days. They don't seem to stay up real long. They dry out kind of quick. I left a few extra ones up here last year, hoping that the spores would spread out some, and maybe we'd have some more this year. Something else, I have my pistol with me, because last year when I was up here, if you can see that pasture out there, all the way over on this end of it, it's kind of like a boomerang shape to the left, like a dog leg left in a golf course. There was a cougar just sitting like there was nothing going on. I got pretty close. I could tell that's what it was. But I eased my way out. I didn't have my pistol with me. I had my walking stick, but that's no match for a cougar. Of course, it'd probably, like they say, more afraid of me than I am of it, but I'm not going to worry about judging that. I just backed on out of the woods and made sure I bring my pistol with me every time, ever since then. Alright, I'm almost to the spot. Hope I find some. Well, made it to the spot where I found the most. over the last couple of years. I don't see any jumping out at me yet. I don't think it's been warm enough for enough days in a row. We've had some 70-degree weather last week, but it was in the 40s last night. So I don't think, yeah, there should be everywhere, and I just don't see. Of course, those of you that hunt these mushrooms, you could be standing in a patch of them, and until you see one, you will never see any of the other ones. It's kind of weird how these things, I've been hunting them my whole life, and still have to wait until I see one. Then once you see one, then it seems like the rest of them just show up, like you get the mushroom vision or something. I don't know what it takes. It's kind of crazy. And again, those of you that hunt these mushrooms, Morel mushrooms, I'm not out here doing anything illegal now. Those of you that hunt these mushrooms, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because you've been out in the woods, look and look and look and look. Then when you finally see one, then all of a sudden, it's like the magic mushroom fairy said, poof, here's the rest of them. But I don't see any. There should be just hundreds of them in this area right here. This is where they grow. And I just do not see any of them. I don't even see even little ones trying to pop up. Come on down here a little farther. It's maybe a short video today. I'll probably get home and watch on the video, and I'll probably see him in the video. That'll make me mad. Oh, look. Hey. Hey. Whoa, watch out. See what I mean? I stepped right here, and look, right there's one right there. Just coming up. Maybe we're not too late after all. Or too early, I mean. And if you look, they're kind of small. If you look right there, right here behind us, another little one. Little tiny one. So, hey, we're not doing too bad. It's getting real close. There's not gobs of them shooting up out at me. There's another one. So there's three. Rule of hunting these mushrooms, if you find one, stop. Don't take any steps. Look around. It's very rare that I ever just found one mushroom all by itself and none around it. It's very rare. Usually you'll find 2, 3, or 4, and when the weather gets right, you can find up to 30 around in the same area. It's really strange. All has to do with how the spores are scattered out when the last season's ones died, and then with love and care from Mother Nature and everything else, then they start to come up. I don't see any more. Again, those other ones are right over there by that tree. This little gully seems to be back in this video. If you're watching this video, if anybody watches this video, it's probably boring them to tears. Dude, get on and find some mushrooms. What are you doing? I'm looking at the trees and looking at the grass. I can't see nothing. Well, my video. Videos are great. Make videos every time you can. Because one day, we'll all be gone. The children will be left, and the grandchildren and the rest of the family lineage comes behind you. I don't have videos of my dad and my granddad and grandma and great-grandpa, and barely have a few pictures. So if you got a video camera, take videos all you can, everything you do. You don't ever have to put them on YouTube or put them online or anything like that. Just save them. Keep them safe. Because one day we're going to be gone. Everybody gets older. There's another little one. Everybody gets older. Right there by a little yellow flower. Isn't that sweet? Ha! Yeah. Little munchkin mushroom. Sometimes these are weird. Sometimes if you leave them alone, they'll grow bigger. Sometimes they don't. They just stay that way. Here in the south, it's a little weird. Up north in Michigan, where I'm from, they grow different up there than they grow here. I don't understand it. There's another one right there. Can you see it? Little fella. There may be a bunch of little ones. I may wait. Come back up here tomorrow. See, there's two more little. See, like I said, when you find one, you just stop. You don't walk or take any steps because you'll step on them. I was just about to step that way. Matter of fact, I just stepped right by that one. Right there. Probably stepped over some more. Oh yeah, getting back to waiting. If you wait, there's lots of other things that like to eat these mushrooms. A lot of different animals out here. And you gotta beat them to them because they'll sure wear them out. Wow, this little indentation in the ground, they seem to be really just jumping right here in this line. Be careful not to step on any. These are gray ones, and they blend right in with the forest floor. Can't remember where my stick is. Oh, there it is. I left it way over there. See, I walked right through here. There's where I think I started videoing right there. Walked all the way that way. And I'm finding them right in this little indentation right here. Hope this is not too shaky. I love this camera though, it works great. I got it to use with metal detecting, but I think I'm going to use it everywhere I go because, like I said, the world needs more videos. Well, I don't see any more. I'm going to keep looking. Maybe I can find another patch. Maybe there's some more on down a little farther. I'll let you know. It's been about 45 minutes or so since I had the camera on last. Haven't found any more. Just enjoying being out here, really. I don't know, it's about 60 some degrees. A little breeze. Headed down that way, down the hill. I have found some down there on the bottom. Not many. Only have about 7 right now. It'll be like a little snack. Probably give them to my father-in-law. I don't know. All the May apples are popped up and about ready to go. It's only April the 5th. It's weird. Here's one of the ravines I was talking about. There's a bunch of it out here. That's all most of this type of country is around here. As you get north of Covington, it starts to look like this. Heck, the whole city of Ripley is built on this right here. They had to move around a lot of dirt just to find a big enough flat spot where they could put a town. Yeah. I'll keep on walking around. I'll be headed back in a minute. Get back, show you the little mushrooms that I picked up. First finds of the year for mushrooms. Okay, check this out. Look at that. Look. Something has been wearing it out. Probably a woodpecker. This whole thing, look. It broke off and something is just wearing it out. That's incredible. These vines are growing around. Look at that twisted vine. Those things are crazy. They're out here, all over out here. I haven't been out here since last summer or fall. A lot of things. We've had some pretty high winds, some pretty rough storms. A lot of this stuff just blown over. But this is really cool. I don't know if I can get any closer. Those vines. It seems not to be too dry, because we have had a lot of rain. It's hard to do this with my left hand. I'm right-handed. But something is, look, just chipping the wood off. Big hunks of wood. It's like, I'll get that here and be stuck in these vines. Yeah, there's got to be like a woodpecker just knocking the fire out of it. No telling. Switch heading into it. Knock this thing over. That's pretty sturdy. Pretty stout. See if I can knock a piece off, see if there's anything living there. See what the woodpecker, look, there's a little ones right there. What's that? A little stink bug? I don't know. I don't see anything else. See if I can knock another piece. Oh, yeah, look at that. This tree just falls apart. Yeah, the woodpecker's been loving this. This thing is probably full of kinds of termites and ants and other crazy insects. Here we go. See if I can knock another piece. I'm about as coordinated as a mop. There we go. And I don't see what all the fuss is about. I don't see any insects. Seems like there'd be some in there. Come on, get out of there. Oh, what's in there? I don't see anything. Well, woodpeckers are amazing. They can they'll sit on there and they can actually hear the insect crawling and they know exactly where to hit it. I guess you have to have enhanced skills to make it as a woodpecker. Get out of here without breaking my neck. That'd probably be a good shaky video right there. Well, I'm headed over there. A mosquito, really? Big old mean one. Headed over there to that barn. I found some mushrooms up behind it on the hill. few years back. Haven't been too lucky here lately. Golly, look. I wish I could catch this darn thing. This thing's huge. Mosquito's about as big as a dime. Lord, it's going to carry me away. Alright, let's go over to the barn. Look at this tree. Or what's left of it. That is a spooky looking tree. How does something even grow like that? Look. Comes out. Then decides, no, I don't want to go that way. I want to go straight up. I want to get to the sun. I want to reach the sun. So we go straight up. Tree doesn't have any bark on it anymore. I don't even know what kind it is. I don't know if it's a... I don't even know. Whoo! It's about to fall over though. I better quit that. That thing, the way it's leaning, it'll fell right on me. Little moss and stuff growing on. It's about how it's pretty sturdy down here, but it's real wobbly down there. That is a spooky looking tree. I don't know. It's amazing. So, almost to the barn.